You look gorgeous.
Wow, thank you.
Now let me ask you, this is the best behaved dog I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, he's such a good boy, but he's a rescue, and he does bark. He's a little territorial, but he's very connected to me. He has a little separation anxiety, but he's a wonderful boy. So he was kind of in a cage for a lot of his, time each day, but now he's with me.
What does World Dog Day mean to you?
Well, it's something we created 4 years ago it was really to speak out against the Yulin Dog Meat Festival, which kind of happens pretty soon. So we really thought about it and thought, how can we kind of make our mark? We hoped a lot of countries in the rest of the world would have their own World Dog Day celebration of these wonderful creatures. So, it's amazing, and it gets a chance for dog lovers to come together. We raise a lot of money for the foundation. So, it's really exciting.
It's amazing to see how much you guys have done in 4 short years.
Well, this year, to see so many things come to fruition, Resolution 401, to adopt our 1,000th dog this week is just wonderful.
Amazing. Let me ask you, if you could say one thing to your dogs that they would be able to understand, what would it be?
Oh, they understand more than one thing. I could have a conversation with them. What are you talking about? Now, if I could say one thing to my classmates, they would.
What would it be?
I think you know that, but we just can't put it on air.
All right, fair. Let me ask you. There are some murmurs that a Vanderpump Dogs show is potentially in the works.
Well, there's also some rumors that Lisa Rinna was going to sue Bravo for that, right? That's rumors. Right now, let's just concentrate on today and what we have, the tangible things that we can see, touch, hold, and celebrate.
Okay, beautiful. Last question. Where do you and Camille Grammer stand today? I know you guys had a bit of a touch and go season, but are you guys?
I didn't. You see, she was at Vegas. I thought she was a great friend of mine, and then, she's saying weird things about my smile, my teeth, my gums behind.
By the way, you look gorgeous.
I've never had a gut problem in my life, never had a tooth problem in my life. That was the first thing. And then she kind of went on social media saying, I regret it and I was drunk.
So let me ask you, you have had quite the part on this season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yes.
Did you expect that?
Never. I never did, honestly. And really, I was really just defending Lisa. I don't think that many people have been in her corner. And I think that someone needs to do it. I mean, I really think that she's been a part of Beverly Hills Housewives, and I think that she deserves a little bit of a credence in that.
So next episode shows you guys going to have her take a lie detector test.
Yes.
Whose idea was this?
Well, I think it was both Lisa and I. I do think that it was both of ours, but I do think that, honestly, we really wanted to prove the point and really strike it home that this is the truth and this is exactly what has been going on with us. And it's a lot more than just reality TV. It's what our reality really is. And we really wanted to prove the point.
So, shifting gears just a little bit, I know that you obviously watch Vanderpump Rules.
Yes.
All right, so you had some words for Ariana after she decided to confront Lisa. Why did you feel the need to tweet at her after that episode aired?
Well, I think that Ariana made comments on a public platform, and I do think that there hasn't been a lot of support from Lisa's castmates on a public forum, and I really would like to do that. I mean, Lisa's provided so much. I mean, look at what we've done in 4 years with the dogs, and she's not only my partner, but she's one of my best friends, and I really think that people in LA especially, need to be more supportive of each other, and I think it was just off-kilter that Ariana would say something then with her boss, who essentially has given her a platform for 8 years. So I think that it was, I think that someone needed to stand up.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Of course. So there are murmurs that a Vanderpump Dogs spinoff could potentially be in the future. Is that something that you would want to see happen?
I think it's a great platform for rescue in general. I think what we've done so far in the past few years, just with Real Housewives, has put rescuing on the forefront. We have so many people that have said that they have never bought from a rescue before because they've gone through breeders, and they saw us, and now they're going to rescue. So I think that having a show would really provide a great platform for making rescue cool and making it in the forefront.
Okay, so you kind of, I think, had unexpected stardom this season on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yes.
So have you watched this season?
I actually haven't.
Okay.
it's interesting because I think we all know what happened, and the way that some things have been portrayed not necessarily are the way that, one, we kind of remember things, or the way they actually happened. So I think, I mean, I know my truth, and I know kind of what happened, and it's really down to, like editing and like things like that. But yeah, I have not watched one season, and it's kind of funny, or not one season, one episode, and I really don't know what's going on. Obviously I have things like this going on, so I actually, have things to do, like some of these other ladies, they don't really have that much to do sometimes. So, I'm doing events for a major foundation that works both domestically and internationally. We do have 2 shelters in China, so it's, it is, and I'm busy unlike some people.
Okay, so let me ask you, because Lisa, obviously you love her to death. She's had a very rough season on The Real Housewives. Would you want to see her step back and not do it, or do you want to see her come back?
I think it's really up to her. Obviously, I don't want to speak for her or do anything like that. So we've established that. But I think it's a great way to showcase just the many facets of her life, because like she has Vanderpump Rules, but that's it's a whole different section. Housewives has been a great platform, I think, for her to show specifically what we've been doing with the Vanderpump Dog Foundation.
If the idea were to come up that a show based on Vanderpump Dogs would be something in the works, is that something that you would be into doing?
Interesting question. So after this experience, I'm a little like, I don't know. But I think in the grand scheme of things, if that were to happen, being able to showcase what we do for dogs, because literally yesterday we adopted out our 1,000th dog. And if we're able to, highlight just dog rescue and things that we do within the local community, but also internationally, like I said, I think it'd be a really great, aspect and a great venue for that to occur through. But obviously, it's been a little bit of a lot, because it's just like, a lot of people don't realize too, like this all happened back in July and August of 2018. It's now almost June, so it's like we've all been dealing with this for months and months, and it's just like the dog is safe, it's fine, she's living her best life in Santa Monica. Like she's great. I actually ran into her a couple probably like a month ago, and she's fine. I love her. I hope so, because she needs to be.
Is her name still Lucy Applejuice?
Her name is actually Lulu now.
Okay.
So, but she's really cute. She's so sweet. And like I said, I ran into her a month ago. But otherwise,
Could you tell us who the owner is?
The owner is, how do I describe? It was a former employee's roommate, actually.
Okay.
So, that's who adopted the dog.
So it went to someplace that
it went to someone. Yeah, exactly.